This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications.
We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week.
The Ohio State Buckeyes taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Hand off to the right side. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game. And you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? A handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Easy. Yep.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can he get there on the ground? Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it.
Easy. Go. Ringo.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right
right now. Everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He makes the grab. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's got it. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gained to the 35-yard line.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the first down and more. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
Kick is good. That makes the score. Ohio State.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 11. Set to advance on the play.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down.
Here we go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his target, and it's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
On the double.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Got it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Clear. Clear.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Ready.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Alabama, 0.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back out of the field. They had some good things going in the last drive. but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
There's the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
29 Philly. Ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Running it back. It's Day. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Great footwork. A big opening now. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. They'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. They'll give it to the back. He's swarmed by the defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Catch made down inside the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the 2nd quarter, this is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Arrow. Get set.
Quarterback drops back. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And on the carry, he's heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights off a defender.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Money comes for his second punt of the game. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Ohio State, 17.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
At the 14-yard line. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's brought down at the 6-yard line. Brings up second and 2.
Ready up.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
29 Philly. Squirrel, squirrel. Ready.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks through the tackler. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion now from the tight end. Sticking with the running game. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And sack sets up second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead.
Good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Ohio State 24, Alabama 14.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll run it to the left. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. In the second half with the football, the last thing you want to do is turn it over and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And there's the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Here's the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Point after, up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the single back takes the handoff.
With the carry is he's set at the 27. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 24, Alabama 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Running back with the football. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. The pass ball's incomplete. They're trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good.
31, Alabama, 21.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Makes the catch downfield.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Brings up second down.
On the double.
Second down play coming up.
3:25.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He fires it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8.
Clear.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now.